And then this other one congresswoman, while he was walking in, was holding a sign that said, "This is not normal."
Right.
Then a Texas congressman grabbed it out of her hand. And then to see this guy, Al Green, who, by the way, Sean Duffy walked down the aisle, was Secretary of Transportation, just talking to everyone. I don't know what he was talking. I can't wait to ask him what I was talking to Al Green about. They must have talked for 10 minutes. So all of a sudden, he just stands up and yells. And the weird thing was, the sergeant of arms goes to Nancy Pelosi first. Why are you checking with Nancy Pelosi? He's standing up, screaming at the President of the United States. Why are you there? Then he walks up, talks to him. He stops talking for a second, doesn't sit, and cuts yelling again. And it takes the speaker to get somebody else to come in and toss him out. And then they talk to Nancy Pelosi again. Did she approve of this behavior? Do you need her to sign off on this? I don't know. Was she asking, how's your new hip? So to me, if you're going to sit there and text and hold up signs, I almost rather you do what AOC did and just stay home.
Just don't come.
Live stream.
Some of them were on their phones. They were holding up those paddles that said false.
It's embarrassing.
Someone had a whiteboard, and they kept erasing and writing new messages on there in disagreement with Donald Trump.
Rashida Tlaib.
Yeah, ultimately, the Democrats, and there you can see the little round signs Brian was just talking about, the Democrats just look small because the message of Trump was big, and it was for all Americans. And a couple of times he talked a little bit about how we need to unite and get stuff done. But the Democrats did sit on their hands, even when they had emotional and very special guests like these.
Alexis, I promised that we would always remember your daughter. Across Galveston Bay from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you will find a magnificent national wildlife refuge. Moments ago, I formally renamed that refuge in loving memory of your beautiful daughter, Jocelyn. The very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens. It's called the Laken-Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never, ever forget our beautiful Laken Hope Riley. Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher named Mark Fogel was detained in Russia. But last summer, I promised his 95-year-old mother, Malphine, that we would bring her boy safely back home. My life was saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so lucky. Corey Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father. We're joined by Corey's wife, Helen, who was his high school sweetheart, and their two beloved daughters, Allison and Kaylee. Our First Lady is joined by two impressive young women, very impressive. Haley Ferguson, who benefited from the First Lady's Fostering the Future initiative, and Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deepfake image. Jason tragically lost his dad, who was also a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when he was just a boy, and now he wants to carry on the family legacy of service. And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. I'm pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted. You will soon be joining the Corps of Cadets. DJ Daniel is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
How wonderful is all of that?
So beautiful.
You would think the Democrats would clap for that, would stand up, at least be bipartisan on those issues.
Yeah, Brian, when my wife and I watched DJ Daniels